majority of Americans believe the jury in Donald Trump's so-called hush money trial. They believe that they reached the correct verdict. That's according to a new CBS News poll. However, a majority of Republicans disagree with that sentiment. The jury convicted the former president on 34 felony charges last week. He has vowed to appeal. CBS News campaign reporter Taurean Small joins us now from Philadelphia to talk about this. So, Taurean, as you know, this CBS News poll looks at voter response to Trump's guilty verdict. What are your sources telling you about the results of that poll?
Well, I think, Vlad, the biggest takeaway is that this only greatly illustrates the deep partisan divide this country is seeing. Like you said, more than half of the folks responding to our poll says that they believe this was a fair trial, despite the fact that Donald Trump and his supporters have been parroting the belief that this has been a political persecution from the start. And a lot of what I'm seeing on the ground kind of mimics or echoes what we've seen in this poll as well. Republicans are deeply dug in, saying that even if they are to trust the criminal justice system, it's hard for them not to see this as some type of personal attack at Donald Trump because he is the presumptive presidential nominee for the Republican Party.
So you're in Pennsylvania, going to be a key swing state come November's election. What are you hearing from voters there?
Emory, I was in Bucks County, really one of the most competitive suburbs of Philadelphia. I was in the county seat in Doylestown and talked to maybe 10 to 15 different voters all along the range of the political spectrum. And what I'm hearing is for Democrats, this is motivation for them to encourage other people to come out and vote because they fear that Republicans are becoming more emboldened by this guilty verdict. This was actually what one Republican told me yesterday. Take a listen.
I feel motivated that I know he's going to do the best job to let them know, hey, you're picking on the wrong person, you know. And honesty is really what counts in our world. And I think he's a good, honest man.
You heard it there. She believes he's a good, honest man. And honestly, that was one of the more milder responses I received from talking to Republicans yesterday in Bucks County. But again, this is an issue that has only illustrated the deep partisan divide we're seeing in our country. Democrats are more than trustworthy of the criminal justice system. Republicans, if they're not trustworthy of it, they at least think that Donald Trump is a martyr in their eyes.
So how is this translate? I mean, we know, Taurean, that Trump has raised a lot of money in the wake of this verdict. What are the reported numbers this morning?
I mean, one major number, more than $50 million. That's a massive fundraising blitz that the Trump campaign brought in right after his guilty verdict. And we've seen this marketing strategy. Since the trial started, has been reaching out to voters saying, hey, I'm here fighting for you. They're coming after me, so they can't get to you. Donate to our cause. And it's starting to pay off for him.
So over the weekend, Senator Tim Scott, who some have suggested might be on a short list for vice president, he shared his thoughts on the impact of the verdict. I want to play a little of what he said.
There's no doubt that this verdict has actually brought unifying our party. Without any question, what we've seen is never Trumpers calling me and saying, Tim, I'm on the bandwagon now. I've seen this two-tier justice system working against the president of the United States. It could work against me, too.
All right. So, I mean, do we have any idea how this kind of show of support that we're seeing from GOP politicians, how it may be impacting how voters feel? It almost seems like, though, if you kind of believe that the former president was being railroaded by the justice system before, then you feel like that now. It doesn't seem like any of this has changed. And I don't know if, politicians getting on TV reiterating that is going to change anyone's mind. But what are you hearing?
It's certainly confirmation bias, Amory, and I talked to folks here in Philadelphia or in Pennsylvania. I talked to folks in Minnesota to see just how engaged they were in this trial as it was going on. Not too many folks were keeping up with the day-to-day. I think we were on top of it as if it was a horse race, but for them, they looked at the headlines. They saw the guilty verdict, and that really informed their decision around Donald Trump, around this election, around the criminal justice system. So Tim Scott, other presumptive folks in the running or on the short list for Donald Trump's running mate, their defense of Trump really doesn't move the needle, more so than adds additionally to their pre-existing confirmation bias.
All right, Taurean, thank you so much.